I'm Jim Butz.
We're Butz and Butz Sports Radio and SuicideFantasyFootball.com coming to you with the 2012 top 5 people at each position in fantasy football.
It's our preview. We know it's only March, but it doesn't matter.
We're thinking
fantasy football 24/7, 365.
All right, so you want to give your top 5 first, Jim?
Yeah, we're going right now. Nothing changes. No free agent signings. As it stands right now, top 5 quarterbacks. Number 1, I'm going Drew Brees. I know Marcus Colston might not be there, but Drew Brees makes Marcus Colston. Marcus Colston doesn't make Drew Brees. He's definitely, the top performing guy. He's probably going to have a little better year next year than he had this year, if you can imagine that, when he set all the records. He's going to have more touchdowns this upcoming year. Number 2, Aaron Rodgers. Of course, he's the 1A kind of guy. He puts up ridiculous numbers. I think they're going to have a little bit more of a running game this year. I think they're going to try and preserve him a little bit more. So I think he takes a small step down. Number 3, the guy that I predicted to be the bust of the year last year, killer Cam Newton. I don't know if they're going to win 7 games, but it doesn't matter. He's going to pass. He's going to run. He's going to score a ton of fantasy points, because their defense is going to keep him on the field a lot of times. They're probably going to be in a bunch of 42 to 35 games. He's my number 3 quarterback. Number 4, I got Matt Stafford. He's got Megatron. He put up ridiculous numbers this year. He stayed healthy. He proved he can do it. He's my number 4. I'm my number 5, old reliable, Tom Brady. It doesn't matter whether he's throwing to Ocho Cinco or Cinco de Mayo. It doesn't matter. He's going to put up big numbers.
I like your top 5, and I got to give you credit, Jim, for putting Cam in your top 5, because you're usually a guy who, once you hate someone, no matter what.
I don't hate him.
But once you say someone sucks, you'll never go back and go, I was wrong, now let me put this guy in my top 5. No. So I'm giving you all credit.
It's fantasy football, man. It's about winning money and winning games. It's not about being right. It's about being right now.
All right, so I'm going with my top 5. Similar, a little bit of change from yours. First, I don't know how you go anyone but Aaron Rodgers. Don't get me wrong. I know Drew Brees broke the record last year for the most yards ever. I don't care. Aaron Rodgers is, to me, the best quarterback in football. And I was a guy who was high on Brees last year. He's my number 2 guy.
What?
High on Brees.
Oh, okay.
I was high on Brees. I put him in. I think I put him above Brady, and everybody gave me shit for it.
Yes.
So I like Drew Brees, but he's still not breaking the top spot, and I'm giving it to Aaron Rodgers. Sorry for the stutter. Brees 2nd, Brady 3rd, Stafford 4th. I love Stafford. I love what he did last year, but he's got to prove it to me for at least 2 years in a row before I'm putting him in the top 3. And then my 5th guy, although I wanted to say Cam Newton, Jim, I went Matt Schaub, just because he showed me last year what he can do. I think with a healthy Andre Johnson, Owen Daniels back for the full season, Arian Foster hopefully healthy from the preseason, I could see Schaub putting up huge numbers.
I think they're going to run too much in Houston. I don't think he's going to have the chance to put up. He's going to be a starter, but I think between Tate and Foster, they're going to run right, run left. He's going to throw some touchdowns, but he's not going to get near the 4,400 yards that you need for.
I think touchdown-wise, he's going to be huge.
Yeah,
so I think, everyone says that. Well, a big running game. Well, that's going to open up the passing game. So, like I said, tempting, really, Cam Newton, probably the guy at 5 over Schaub. But I think Schaub is going to have so much.
I'd take Mike Vick over Matt Schaub, to be honest.
No, I'm not high on Vick this year.
Yep.
I'm putting Vick down probably about 9. I'd
have Schaub about 9. I'd have Manning ahead of him. I'd have Rivers ahead of him.
Manning I wanted to put ahead of him.
Rivers ahead of him. I'd have Vick ahead of him. I'd have Schaub 8 or 9. But, hey.
All right, so that's what we think. Tell us what you think. It's early, but we want to hear from you. Jim at SuicideFantasySports.com, Eric at SuicideFantasySports.com. Comment below, subscribe to our videos, coming up with running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends.